everyone, this is Victoria from Victoria Violet's Tarot, coming to you today for the time frame of the 21st of June through the 27th of June. And I'm shuffling, so if you want to fast forward, that's up to you. Right now I'm just gathering information from Spirit. Lots of things happen, in this time frame that we're doing this reading. One thing is happy Father's Day to the dads out there, whether you're single dads or your dads that are in a family and are, co-parenting. We need you. We need your strength. We need the masculinity as much as the femininity in this planet, on this planet. And so kudos to you good dads that have stuck around to help raise your children, bring them up right, give them good advice, and give them good direction, both for males and female children that you have. You're much needed, so thank you for being around. Thank you for sticking it out. Also, summer solstice. So we generally invite the Godhead in, the male portion that we consider the God, around December for the winter solstice. But, we're including you guys in here because we understand you're just as important as a female parent. But we want to also celebrate the summer solstice. And the reasoning behind that is because of the fact that spring and summer bring in newness, fertility. Fertility is not only life, and grants and gives life, but it also promotes new things, and it also promotes newness in life. So that's why we always want to ensure to bring in the balance of male and female, the yin and the yang, right, if you will. And also, just to let you know, this was also a sun eclipse on the 21st. So in other places of the world, I'm in the western part of the world. So for us, it would have been today, 21st of June, 2020. And for other people in the world, it would have been yesterday, because yesterday was the 21st of June, 2020. So what all that matters and how it matters and what it brings as well is what we'd like to talk about today. And this deck, since I started shuffling, just keeps on wanting to flow. So it's going to have some information for us for sure today. And so yesterday is when the summer, I keep saying summer, but the solar eclipse started in other parts of the world. It started yesterday on the 20th, and then it was supposed to end today at 10:45 p.m. So it's not 10:45 p.m. yet today here in the Western world. I'm in Texas, for anybody that doesn't already know that. But we want to talk about, what it is and what it's going to bring, what it's meaning, what it signifies for us as well. I also want to start with introducing a brand new friend. You'll hear more about this friend in another video. Yesterday I took a walk, and when I took my walk, this little friend appeared. It's made, I guess, out of, you could say, some kind of glass or porcelain. I don't know. It's a turtle. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the turtle. And I wasn't, of course, looking for turtles. But I did go to one of my favorite spots here in San Antonio. It's called Breckenridge Park. Beautiful place. You can look it up. It's a very old park. And as I was about to sit and just meditate on the beauty of the water that I was about to look at. I almost sat on it. And so I looked it up, and the meaning behind the turtle as a totem animal is longevity, prosperity, good luck, good fortune, and of course, turtles have long life. So, just a bunch of positive things, that it represented. So I was like, you know what? I don't know, maybe somebody left it behind accidentally, or maybe it was meant at that time as a dedication to the water or the turtles that are in that water. But at that moment, I felt like he needed to go home with me, and he needed to be shown to you guys, so I brought him home. The other thing is looking for synchronicities, right? Especially right now that things are opening up more. We have one more eclipse to go, and that's in July. So we're, I want to say, 3/4 done with this crazy energy. And I had just finished telling one of my clients that's also been with me for the last 10 years to start looking out for feathers out of the blue. To start looking out for finding feathers. Because that goes to show when the arcs, when the angels are around, when your help is on the way, when they are here and they're hearing you. This is their way of letting you know they're hearing you. So this I did not find at the park. Literally, I found this at the front door. And it's quite extraordinary to me because it's white. And all the birds I see blue jays, I see robins, I see cardinals, I see especially blackbirds. I don't know if they're crackles or grackles, excuse me, I guess they're grackles you call them, or if you can call them ravens, I don't know. I think a raven is a little bigger, but I honor them. And yeah, this was very, very significant to me. So again, I just wanted to share that with you because as I was telling the lady, the client that I spoke to, for me, when I'm gonna get messages or when I know my ancestors are around or my guardian angels are around, what they usually do is they leave pennies. And I don't mean one penny, they leave a trail of pennies. So I'll find a penny going in the store and coming out of the store. I'll find pennies right outside of my door as I'm stepping out of my car, things like that. And so to me, it's not, there's nothing wrong with us, wanting to know from source, right? From creator, from the great engineer, that somebody's listening, that they're listening, that we're not just talking to ourselves, that we're not just yapping our gums, right? That we're not just, doing this and that nobody's there at the end of the other side, like they used to use in the old days. The kids used to pretend to put one tin cup and with rope to the other end, and they would pretend to be talking on a phone, and the other would supposedly listen. Well, around the corner there's a church, for example, that for a long while they had this saying outside that said the best connection you have to God is wireless. Now, how awesome is that? Because before wireless came to be as we know it, we already had that wireless connection to God, to source, to creator, to goddess. And when I say God, goddess, creator, source, the great I am, the universe, the collective, to me those are all interchangeable names for God. So please do not get offended if I don't utilize maybe the name that you would call God, or if I call it God and you call him goddess. To me, it's androgynous energy. That's a collective, and so you put the title where you want it. Okay, I'm just here as a vessel to read. This reading again is for the time frame of June 21st. I love this way it just the colors are brilliant, right? June 21st through the 27th. And I want to see what it is that they have for us, because I know that come July, which is not too far away, there will be major shifts. And so I wanted to take some of these cards and see what types of messages are on their way for us, okay? So this is going to be a reading for Libra, and we're going to see what's coming for Libra in the next week, okay? So let's start with the Weight Rider deck, and let's see what messages are coming from the Weight Rider deck. Messages are on their way. Feeling tight and bound. But there is change. And I thought that me moving the fans was going to help. But I think it's the glossiness of these beautiful pieces of paper that are not helping anything here. So I'm so sorry for that. I'll try to fix that for next time. And one last one down here. I'm going to fix this light. I need it a little higher. There. Okay, so the beginning of this reading starts with messages are coming towards Libras right now. But for some reason, when you receive these messages, you're going to feel tested, tight and bound. You're going to feel like, I don't know which way to go or which way to turn or what to choose. So they are promising, though, that a change, because that's what death portrays. It doesn't, unless there was a 10 of swords right next to it, then I would be highly worried and say, Libras, how's your health? But in this instance, it's telling me that some kind of change, and it's coming in the way of a fiery messenger, meaning quickly, is coming. It could mean family, it could mean a new job, it could mean anything, because both the cups and the wands are giving me indications of new life and happiness. And so whatever it is, it's going to make you happy. This energy, this positive message is going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel happy. It's going to make you feel contented. I want to say more balance will be coming to your life soon. More balance. From this message that's on its way to you this week of the 21st through the 27th, I see the sun twice. I don't know if you can see it, but on the death card, the sun is rising. Huge sun, and then the sunflowers, another. So 3 times. So times 3, the power of 3 for us means completion or a new beginning. So there is a new beginning coming. Something that's going to make you very happy. Some positive news. Feeling renewed. There's a baby there, like you're reborn, your death, the death of your problems, and then being reborn again. So that's a beautiful thing to feel. That's a beautiful thing to experience. And let us see with one angel card, just one. I already shuffled, but I want to shuffle again. What messages do the angels have for Libras right now from the 21st through the 27th? What message do you have for the Libras, for my Libras, for the 27th, excuse me, the 21st through the 27th of June 2020? Okay, angels, we're counting on you to give us wisdom. Uriel, divine light shines from within. I am eternally radiant, loving, and wise. So the archangel that came out is Uriel. Let us see what Uriel wants to tell us. Let us see what this card really means, okay? So Uriel is the archangel of the realm of heaven, of course. We already know that. Whose heavenly function is to bring us the light of the knowledge of God. So what did I just finish saying? You know, sometimes we feel like, hello, I'm knocking, I'm seeking, I'm speaking out loud what my needs are. Is anybody out there, Verizon? Does anybody hear me? So this is to tell us that God is acknowledging us, okay? But he's also imparting wisdom, his wisdom, God's wisdom for us. And it says, gifts for the earth. He can help us to acknowledge the light within all people, find knowledge to help and to heal, interpret and decode our inner voice. So sometimes some people, for example, are not going to tell you what they need. They tell you in different ways, like, I don't feel good, or I don't want to, or that's not what, you know, no, I don't like that. But those are not really full answers, right? So you have to go in and interpret. What does that mean? Just, so it's okay, instead of getting frustrated with the person, to say, hey, when I ask you, would you like to go eat? And then you say, sure. And then I say, let's go eat at McDonald's. And you're like, I don't know. Then you're not really giving me a full response. So I'm giving you the opportunity to tell me what restaurant you'd like to choose or go to. And instead, you just act out. So please take that when I'm asking you a question of what you'd like to do. I really want your input. I don't want you to feel like you have to choose what I want. But at the same time, if I make the choice because you're telling me you don't know, then I'm taking the lead. And that's the way it is. So, you know, we can try to be even, and we can try to be good, you know, stewards of relationships, etc. But at the same time, we're not mind readers, okay? I'm not even a mind reader. I am a psychic medium. I'm a clairvoyant. That's totally different than reading minds. And so if somebody tells me, I'm hungry. Okay, well, I got cereal. Would you like some cereal? No. I can make you eggs. No, I don't feel like. Okay, well, instead of, you know, people biting our heads off, maybe they should tell us, how about some bacon and some, you know, I don't know, a taco with bacon and bean. You know, I'm just making up whatever. But at least that's more specific, and you know what you can offer them. Well, I don't have bacon and bean, but I'll go buy some, or I'll go buy the beans, bean and bacon tacos if that's what you want. But you know, there's a give and take is what I'm saying, my Libras. And someone here is not giving and taking. They're telling you things, but they're not expressing themselves correctly. And then they're expecting for you to interpret the rest. And we're not mind readers, and we can tell them in a nice way, hey, we're not mind readers. Please tell us what you want, and we'll try our utter best to get that for you. Uriel is the regent of the sun. 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now 4. The regent of the sun. That is marvelous. And the most radiant of the archangels. He is shown with a flame in his open hand. He also rules over thunder and terror. Uriel is sometimes seen with a book at his feet, signifying the herbal he gave to Adam. Remember when Adam was supposedly put in a deep sleep, and then the rib was taken out, and then woman became woman, so to speak. Can y'all see that? His hand? Yeah, he's got the sun in his hand. So that's Archangel Uriel, in case you guys don't pray to Uriel. He's the one that is coming about right now in this time frame, during this summer solstice and during this time of the solar eclipse. How very interesting. At least it is to me. So now with this, what we're going to do with this next deck is we're going to look to see what message, what house they're giving us that we need to work on for this week, okay? What house? What house does Libra have to work on for this week? Out of all of the 12 houses of the zodiac, what house does Libra have to work on from the week starting on the 21st, Sunday, to the 27th of June, 2020? What house do you need us to work on? I don't know why they're telling me to take 2. I do what they tell me. My uncles are very, very adamant that way. So what they say goes. And so the first one, how extraordinary. This is for Libra. And it's the 7th house. So the 7th house, as everybody knows, is on relationships. And Libra, because of Venus, is the ruler of relationships, right? So they want us to work on our good manners. They want us to work on partnerships. They want us to work on sharing and in courtesy, being courteous to one another. Partnerships of all kinds are enhanced as there seems to be much more willingness on everyone's part to put any differences to one side. It's much more pleasurable to share your time with your closest friends or someone extra special than going it alone. You may find it much easier to express your feelings, and even the most difficult relationship will benefit. If you are feeling lonely, it's time to shine, my Libra, and attract that soulmate. So that's extraordinary that we're Libra here in this reading, and they wanted 2 cards for Libra. Now, unfortunately, the second card, or fortunately, it's also talking about Mars. And we know Mars in Pisces right now and everything else is going a little cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. It's only for a little bit longer. Like I said, July is around the corner. So let's not get too stirred up and crazy about the second card. But it is telling us that it's also a time to stop self-sacrificing. It's not a time to be selfish, but it is a time to be unselfish with yourself. Be compassionate to yourself, okay? Because right now we're going through a tough transit and it's almost done. But Pisces, I love my Pisces, but my Pisceans have 2 faces like Gemini, in that as soon as they make up their mind, they can change their mind right back again. They make up their mind and then they change their mind back up again. So they'll tell you yes and then it'll be no before you can blink. So that's the issue right here, is that relationships are very slippery, slopey right now for Libra. But they're telling us just keep your calm and carry on, okay? It's difficult for Mars to operate effectively here, and you may find that you feel vaguely irritated much of the time. You'll benefit most if you use your skills and energy to help others rather than for purely selfish reasons. There may be some surprises as well, and while secret affairs can be initiated now, be careful. It may be revealed that someone is not all they pretend to be. Watch and wait before making serious moves. So, for my Libras, if you're in a relationship and you've already seen signs, be careful. Guard your heart. Don't give your all. Why? Because Scorpio and Mars, the 12th house in general, it rules the house of secrets. So there are secrets, or there is something that you need to know, and maybe it's not time yet. Timeliness has everything to do with everything. So maybe there's something you need to know. Maybe somebody's sick. Maybe somebody's having an affair. Maybe somebody's got another wife, or maybe, not another wife, a wife and a girlfriend, a husband and a lover. I don't know, whatever it could be, because we're talking about both sexes here. We're not limited. But for sure, for you in general, your life is amazing. Look at all the suns. 1. Even Libra has a sun right in there. 2, 3, 4, 5. So your energy right now is unstoppable, and you're moving forward swiftly, especially because we started with wands and here we have some more wands. We're pushing forward, Libra. So that you need to know. So no matter how you feel right now, try not to feel, that this is something that's being hampered. Yes, there is something that's being hidden from you. It doesn't show yet what's hidden from you. Let's check it out at the end of the time, okay? We have one more deck to go. Just wait a minute and we'll clarify. What messages do you have for Libra for their life purpose? What are they supposed to be doing? What is Libra supposed to be doing to help them along with their life purpose for right now, between the time of the 21st through the 27th of June 2020? Libra, what are you supposed to be doing for your life purpose right now? For your life purpose. What's going to help my Libra? What is going to help my Libra? Aw, you are protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Libra. I'm going to put these in front because you know what? That other thing doesn't even matter right now. I'm telling you guys, your energy is phenomenal. So if you are thinking of changing your career, you're being supported by the archangels, by God. You have the support. Your life purpose supports you. So whatever it is something that you really, really love to do. It's something that you're very, very good with. It could be in the medical field. It's something that supports you. It fulfills you, in other words. Wow. You have options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. You have options. I don't know if you guys have noticed, man, but I have a regular job, of course. This is my passion. This is my baby. I love what I do for you guys. But Indeed is, Indeed has been, mad. They've been sending me new opportunities every day. And the only reason I don't move into another job is because the job I landed about not even 2 months back pays less, but allows me to work with you guys in these readings. And I'm trying to get my channel up to 1,000. I've said it before, and I'm super appreciative for the people that have already subscribed. Please hit the subscribe button. Please, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can keep doing this, so I know I'm going in the right direction for you guys. So anyway, and again we have Libra. Oh my gosh, again we have Libra. Don't worry about that. That's just my alarm telling me I'm going too long, as I usually do. The balance, the scales, is Libra, but it can also mean justice. So could be medical, or could be the justice system, something to do with law that you want to go into. I don't know, but to me, I feel like it says consider all your possibilities. So as I was saying, Indeed has been sending me so many, and they're still even sending me the ones that I had applied for that I never even kept pursuing, and they're like, hey, all we're waiting for is this. But I'm very happy where I am, so I'm not even thinking or considering it, because money doesn't matter that much to me as much as being happy. And I'm very happy where I am, and I'm very happy that I can on my weekends do this, whereas my weekends were always taken before, and I couldn't talk to you guys. I couldn't start a channel. I couldn't get my messages out that Spirit was trying to give me to get to y'all. So for you guys, though, that don't have a job or trying to get that extra change, or just are tired of the career you're in and want to move forward, go for it, because right now you're being protected. You're being protected twice over. You're being supported. You have options. You have options. You have openings. Things are about to change. The cups can be looked at in two different ways, the way I read them. They can mean happiness in a relationship, but they can also mean cups fill up with things. You can put jewelry in cups. You can put coins in cups, especially in Vegas. You can put wine in cups. You can put love into cups. You can put whatever you want to do. It's a container. So you've got options. So don't be afraid. Right now it's time to release that fear. Okay, for you guys that are in family, if that's important to you, if that's the center of your life, then be loving, especially Father's Day. I hope you guys enjoyed today. Counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. That's for somebody in particular. Okay, that's for somebody in particular. Maybe somebody has been leaning on you for inner strength, and your counseling has been giving them what they needed. So the universe is thanking you. Use crystals to connect, gemstones to channel your energy. I have a plan. I'm not super techie, so I don't know how to add everything in. I sell candles. I prepare candles, gemstones, whether they're this size that you can carry. I don't know if you can see that. Or whether they're this size that you can't carry around in your purse or pocket, but you can keep at home. Or whether they're this size that you can put at your desks. Because nowadays, nobody can tell you that you can't have your religion, right? It's against the law now. So you can do whatever you want with your gemstones. And if you need that extra positive energy to take to work with you, then you do. I love my stones. Wouldn't be without them. I'm going to do one more from this deck. Builder. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. What did I say? If you feel like it's time to build yourself up, to build something out of nothing, then right now is the perfect time for you to go forward with this, because the energy that I see is beautiful. It's changing. It's purposeful. Don't doubt yourself. If I look at this particular angel, she's looking down because she feels downtrodden. She feels like, I don't know if it's the right time to do this. And they're saying, but it is the right time because you're protected. You have options. You're being supported. You're a builder. You are someone that is being supported by the energy of the sun. The sun, I mean, think about the sun. The sun is the bright morning star. But if you really know your science, you know that it's a burnt out star. But yet that burnt out supernova, if you want to call it that, still has that excess energy to reach down to the earth, support us with vitamin D that we need, and to grow our plants so that we can eat our crops, etc. And to bring about nothing but beauty to us, so that when we are feeling maybe emptied or feeling maybe a little bit discouraged, you know, because some people, like for example, during the winter seasons, and I think I've said this before, and I know I'm probably repeating myself, but they suffer from a condition known as SAD, okay? It's a seasonal disorder because the sun's not out. So the sun gives us a lot of energy, whether we realize it or not. Whether we realize it or not. Okay? Because sometimes things need recognition, like people, right? And some people don't need recognition. They just have an inner knowing. I'm leaving these out because they're telling me here that you're supported, you have options, and you're protected. So that can mean different things to different people. And I told you I would clarify the house of Libra that they wanted to actually, they chose, and the one that Spirit was actually telling me to choose was the deceptions or something hidden. So we want to clarify what is being hidden from Libra that they need to know. Why are you saying that they are supported, they have options, and they're protected? What is being hidden from Libra that they need to know? What is being hidden from Libra that they need to know? What is being hidden from Libra that they need to know? Give them insight to this. Money, travel, money not so great, pertaining to a female, and it is a female energy. There's a lot of love, a new beginning, family that maybe is suffering, or a relationship that's suffering, has ups and downs, thinking about their family at the same time that they're thinking about you. So it's up in the air. Things are not decided. They're very happy being with their family. They're very much happy being with their friends. They feel like they have money, luck, and then they feel like if they accept love, they may not have luck. Friends are against the marriage. The friends are against the marriage. The family's against the marriage. So, for you Libras out there that are married, there's a lot of people that are against your connection, your marriage right now, unfortunately. For you Libras that are by yourself, you have a lot of friends, both male and female. You have opportunities, but you feel like your love is a little shaky, like you don't know whether it's something that's worth staying in. And I'm doing the whole deck because it keeps talking. Right now, I want to say, if I could give any positive advice to Libras right now, it would be work on yourself, work on your money, work on your job, because right now, if you're in a great marriage, then this is not talking to you. Please understand that. These readings are general, and so they're not going to be talking to every single Libra. If you're in a fantastic marriage, please do not take this as this is for you. This is for the Libras having issues in their family life, in their marriage, in their relationships. There are a lot of hidden things. Maybe the guy you're with or girl you're with, maybe their family doesn't care for you. Maybe their friends don't approve of you. And so instead of choosing you, you might have a partner that chooses to go on their side. I'm so sorry to have to put it that way, because it shouldn't be that way. They should choose you because they married you, or they started dating you, and that's just the way it is. But if it is that way, then you know what, maybe that's why they're telling you you have options. You have the support of the archangels of God, and you are protected in whatever decisions you decide to make at this time. You don't have to take abuse, because that's what it is. When someone doesn't tell you the way things are, they just make you guess about how things are or what's happening and how happy they are having a different life, then that's not right, because they're not being honest. And it's going to be up to you whether you want to be with that kind of person or not, because you have options. You don't have to be with that person. I want to see what these angel cards tell me, because I'm the type of person that I don't like leaving reading in a negative. And I want to see if there's any information that they can give you further. For my Libras that are suffering, I'm sorry. Good things are coming in July, romantically anyway. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but there is somebody new coming for you anyway. But for my Libras that are in fantastic marriages, kudos to both of you, because it's been a hard time, and we've been through hard trines. We've been through hard connections with planets and eclipses, and so it's okay. It's going to get better. This too shall pass. What positive energy and messages do you have for my Libras for this week, so that they can be feeling super high in their energy? We don't want negative energy. We refuse and rebuke negative energy. Give us something positive, mighty angels, please. Thank you. The angel of light, the divine light of my soul flows through my being right now. If we are in a dark room, we won't be able to push darkness away with our hands or with our minds. We need to turn on the light. If we open ourselves to the inner light of the soul, it will transmute all darkness. So see the lightness of your being, because you're so loved. Don't feel this way. You are so loved by God and everyone else, that your light shines. Your inner light of your soul it will transmute all darkness. Visualize it now in your heart. An expanding golden light that radiates. Let's do that together. I want you to stop what you're doing and just listen to me. Put your right hand over the center of your heart, where what we call our breastbone, but right now I can't think of what it actually is called, but it's your breastbone, okay? I want you to put your right hand, and then I want you to put your left hand over your right hand, and I want you to say, I open myself to the light of the universe. I open myself to the light of God. I open my soul, and I will transmute all darkness. And I visualize now that my heart is expanding with golden light, and it radiates warmth and clarity to all around me. They feel my beauty as I feel my beauty. They feel my light as I feel my light, expanding and growing and growing and growing from the center of who I am and becoming as radiant as the sun of understanding love. Another sun card. I'm going to put that right there because I don't know if you can see it. It actually says the word sun. So again, it's got a sun right in the middle of their chest. You know, it's an unfortunate thing that sometimes relationships end, if they do end. Sometimes they come back and it can be reworked, right? If people are willing to be honest, open, and unselfish. But if it doesn't, this too will pass, and know that you're beautiful. You have a beautiful energy. You have a beautiful person inside of you, your soul. You could probably be the most gorgeous Libra on earth as well. So don't let any of this dull who you are, because you know what? Right now the sun is not at your back. It's on your face. It's on your back. It's all around you, 360 degrees above you, on your crown chakra, all the way to your feet, the soles of your feet. So you got this. So no matter what's going on in your life, if it's great, it's going to get even greater. If it's not going that great for you, where relationships are concerned, it's going to get better. July is like, woo, for Libras. And so what I want to say is, dispel that darkness, because all it is sadness that you don't need to be feeling. Start, doing meetups. Start, allowing your friends to invite you places. Go with it. Go with it. There's nothing to lose. But if you want to go ahead and heal, or try to heal this relationship that you're already in, that's up to you too. Goddess gives us free will. That's up to you. You have the power, but no more compromises. You have to be the one that puts your foot down, and you have to be the one that says how this is going to be and how this story is going to end. And if they're willing to go along with that in a truthful manner and not hide anything anymore, then I want to say go for it. Nobody's telling you you can't have that. But what I am telling you is that you're beautiful on the inside and the outside. Both my male and female Libras. You have options. You're protected. You're supported. Okay? Now, with the rest, if you want to go forth and try something new with your career, go for it, because right now you're being supported by all of the energies of the universe. So please, please, please take the good and leave the rest behind. God has your back anyway. You are protected. You are being supported. The angels have your back. What better type of energy could you have than that, okay? Because mortal friends can only hug and kiss you and say, "Here, I'm here for you." But they have supernatural power that supersedes everything. So, again, with that said, Please like me, share, subscribe. I'm really, guys, wanting to reach that 1,000 mark. If you watch this channel, please send it to a friend. Please share, please like, please subscribe. I am wanting to build this up so that I can keep doing this. You know, the more that I'm viewed, the more that this channel can, you know, succeed, but also the more that the subscribers that I can build up, the better. So please hit the subscribe button. If you don't have to leave a comment if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. If it does, take what you need from it and leave the rest behind. What I do want you to know is that I love you as my, you know, earthly family, and I support you in all your endeavors. I pray for you that you will make good decisions for yourself, the decisions that you have to make, because we're not cookie cutting here. We're all individuals. We're all unique. So make the right decisions for yourself. Take from this reading whatever it was that you needed, what you needed to hear, and the rest leave it behind. And we'll talk again right after the 27th so that we can talk about what July is bringing. So I love you guys, and you take care. You have a lot of positive things during this week. Incorporate on them. Don't let those good things slip by. Don't let them slip out of your hands. Okay? I hope that you will take me up on that. I hope that you will push forward. Whoever's waiting on that job that they've just been really wanting, it's coming. If that's what you really want, that job change or that career change, and everything in your life will balance out. Remember, they have your back, and I do too. Praying for you with love and light, sending out nothing but beautiful love and light to you all. Until we meet again, this is Victoria from Victoria Violet's Tarot, and I hope that you like this video. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Bye now.